Now the insuperior group is a group for anybody that's been bullied, anybody that's been suicidal, anybody with problems, technically. And we're just trying to come together so we can fix those problems for all you guys out there. I'm just trying to help. Alright, that's what the insuperior group is. Now back to the real subject, pro wrestling raw. What's the news doing? Alright, go ahead.
I've got a question about the Tough Enough cast. Now, in my honest opinion, this is going to be the best Tough Enough ever. I mean, you got Stone Cold Steve Austin, one of the greatest, if not the greatest, WWE superstars of all time. You have Booker T. You have Trish Stratus. It's going to be a hell of a Tough Enough. And now, Miss USA, I guess she wants to be a WWE diva, so she's going to be put into the show. So I'd actually like to see how that turns out.
I actually want her, I actually want her to be in WWE because actually I think she's pretty cute. Yeah.
Now on to the Hall of Fame. This year we get the greatest WWE superstar of all time
to ever walk inside a squared arena.
It's actually the squared circle. But yeah, he'll be going into the Hall of Fame this year. And also along with Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Hacksaw Jim Duggan will be inducted by Ted DiBiase Sr., the $1 Million Man. And as for Shawn Michaels, yesterday, he said in an interview that he's considering having Triple H, Sean Waltman, aka X-Pac, Scott Hall, or Kevin Nash induct him into the Hall of Fame. If not all of them, a Click reunion. But yeah, finally, the greatest superstar of all time takes his rightful place in the Hall of Fame.
Among the immortals, takes his rightful place to the throne, Shawn Michaels.
And as far as scheduling goes, the Hall of Fame will not air on Saturday like it usually does. It'll air the night after WrestleMania, making Tough Enough, Raw, and the Hall of Fame air on the same day.
Yeah, that'd be a big day after WrestleMania because that's 3 events. This is gonna be happening right after WrestleMania. That'd be something to see. That'd be a sight for sore eyes.
Yeah, you see a new reality show, see the Hall of Fame, and you see Monday Night Raw. Can't get much better than that. Got anything?
No, go ahead. Next question. Oh yeah, we just like to remind you about our sponsorship. If anybody out there can help us out, hopefully somebody can help us out. WrestleZone, anybody can help us out with this. We're trying to get better, and we will get better over time with our speaking because we are messing up right now. We know it. You guys know it. Yeah, so if you guys should just help us out, give us a sponsorship, help us out with money or something like that, we would be very grateful because we will get things done. We'll get everything fixed and we won't have this background no more, cheesy background.
Yeah.
So yeah, help us out with that. Anybody want to sponsor us?
And seriously, don't be afraid to comment on us. Like they could give us insults, compliments, whatever. We're not afraid of it.
If it's insults, let us really have it. Be truthfully honest. Let us be real mean if you have to. We'll understand. So let us know so we can fix stuff. Let us know what we need to fix. Let us know what needs to be done, what needs to be improved. Let us know all that.
And like he said, really just let us have it. Give us the worst insults you could possibly give us if you have to. We want to know what we can do to improve in our videos.
Yeah. Next question.
Now let's talk about Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan. I mean, the thing I don't like about them is they gave away their Hall of Fame ring. That when you wear that ring, that makes your career.
It represents honesty. It represents
loyalty.
yeah. It represents gold to you. Like you're pretty a legend now.
That
And for
means
you just throw it away like that, that's just
that means you have what everything that you needed to accomplish accomplished. There's nothing left for you to do.
yeah. And what I don't understand is Ric Flair. He was so respected in WWE, and for him to just turn his back like that, what is wrong with him?
I mean, for like the whole WWE universe to give him like this big farewell, and just for him to like ruin it.
Yeah, like when he had his farewell, his departure from WWE, everybody gave him an ovation. Even the WWE
Even the Undertaker.
Yes, even the Undertaker.
They had him come out of character just to give Ric Flair his farewell, and he just ruined everything in all the respect that the WWE fans and everybody, and most likely everybody in the professional wrestling world, all the respect that they gave to him, and he just like foiled it.
Yeah, and Ric Flair, if you're hearing this, or if anybody of his friends, like I said, Christine is hearing this, then talk to him. Tell him that he's too old. You have kids to watch over for. You don't know if they're missing you right now. You don't know if your wife's missing you right now. You're too old for this, man. It's done. I know what you said, and I appreciate that. It's really brave of you to say that you're not going to be done until you die into the middle of the ring. I know that, but yeah. No one wants to see you die in the middle of the ring. That would be a tragedy. Please, go home and see your family. Go into retirement.
It's like really not even funny. And a lot of people don't know this, but I know it. I don't know if he knows it, but I know that you tried to go back inside the WWE right before you went to TNA. You tried to you tried to become a wrestler for WWE again, but Vince wouldn't have it. He said you're too old, you're done, you need to retire. Just live your life, man. Don't ruin it. Like, imagine how your family would feel if they saw you die in the middle of the ring.
It's just not right.
Let people. Like, okay, I respect TNA in a way. In some ways, I don't respect it. Like, you should just let people like AJ Styles, Beer Money, and people like that like become bigger. Like, instead of you stealing your spotlight. I mean, like Fortune. Technically, to me, it was like you're just stealing their spotlight. You should just like give it up, man.
Next question.
And now on to Fortune versus Immortal. I'll let you talk about that one.
Fortune versus Immortal, just disgraceful. It's not even that much of a good feud. Like they're not even doing nothing to bring fans and a fan database. They're not even doing that much. It's like let's put it this way: Nexus versus the WWE, Team WWE versus the Nexus was way better, beyond better actually. And that's what they need to understand. They're not Nexus, and for them to mimic the Nexus with all the stuff they're doing, to them to mimic WWE in general, is just not right. So yeah, Fortune versus Immortal is not a good feud. They need to end that or make it improve it or do something better with it because it's not a good feud at all.
Alright, and TNA, Total Nonstop Action, whatever. You guys are really trying way too hard to bash on the WWE. I mean, WWE does like nothing to you guys, and you guys just like do parodies, make fun of them. Like, you even imitated the Montreal Screwjob, having the exact same referee, Earl Hebner. Like, ring the bell after AJ Styles put Kurt Angle in the ankle lock, and you just rang the bell. You copied that. You like had this thing with what's her name, Madison Rayne copying Vicky Guerrero. You know any other things did it? I know it's a lot.
They mimicked DX, saying that was a parody, which
VKM,
it was not. VKM,
man.
if anybody knows,
Vincent
VKM
Mafia.
is not Voodoo King Mafia. It stands for Vincent Kennedy McMahon. So yeah, they have mimicked them a lot, and they're not doing nothing to them. It's like WWE. Let's put it this way: WWE will end their business and take it to the ground just like that. One little snap will end it. But that's what they don't understand.
And when Hulk Hogan came to TNA January 4th, 2010, they thought I know they thought that they would get more ratings than WWE did, but no, WWE still was one step ahead of them by bringing back somebody that we never thought we'd see back in the WWE, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yep, Bret the Hitman Hart.
So you ended up still losing. And last week, The Rock came back on Monday Night Raw, giving WWE at least a 4 point something ratings. I want you guys to look back at all of your ratings through history and see and go to the closest thing your ratings have ever been to that. And trust me, it won't even be as close.
Not at all. Next question. Well, yeah. Another thing. Next question is, what is TNA trying to prove? We don't even know that yet, but we for sure promise you we will look into that on why they're doing this. I think it's because they're trying to start a Monday Night War again. I think it's just trying to get publicity. But let me tell you something, TNA. If it's for publicity, then you guys shouldn't do it because it's not gonna work. Don't make this another WCW. If it's for dominance to show that you're tougher than them, don't do that either because you still don't want to make this another WCW accident. Just leave them alone. Don't let Hulk Hogan treat you the wrong way. Don't let Hulk Hogan tell you and deceive you into thinking that this is right because it's not.
You know something? Sometimes I actually think this is all Dixie Carter's fault. You know why? Because in an interview with Eric Bischoff, he stated that he knows TNA will never ever beat the WWE, and that some of the storylines in TNA he doesn't even like them. He just does them.
Yeah, I actually think it is Dixie Carter's fault. I also think it's Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan's fault because when the minute they came in, they started making things worse because that's when the minute they started bullying on TNA more. I mean, bullying on WWE more. My bad. It's just not cool. Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, stop doing what you're doing because you're not helping. Stop thinking that you guys are cool right now because you're not. What else we got? Oh, and our last thing to end up this show, to wrap up this one.
Wait, before you say that, I have to say something about a superstar that I used to like. He was awesome, and like how do I say it? Jeff Hardy doing like all these drugs and like all this court troubles. Like, dude, just give it up. Be clean. Like,
go back to WWE. You guys are the Hardys. You guys will make it. And Matt Hardy, you will make it too. You will be world champion. Just give it some more time. You don't have to leave.
Matt Hardy, do you know how big your career would be probably right now if you would have sticked around for a little bit longer? Because in my eyes, I saw your career building up. Like, I saw your career like heading upwards. You would have been big. Like, I see Christian's career going upwards right now. See? Now I see like now that Edge and Jeff Hardy's had their turn, it would be the turn for you and Christian. But yeah. You ruined everything.
What?
You ruined everything.
Ah,
Get out. You ruined everything.
wrong mistake.
Continue. Doesn't matter. But like I was saying,
don't mind him. That's his dad.
Yeah. Where were we? Oh yeah. Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Like, your career can boost up a whole lot if you just would have sticked around with WWE.
Now, tell us what we need to fix. Yeah, ask us, like, give us questions, give us answers. Right now, we want to ask you guys a question. Should we have another episode? Or was this just the end right now? Let us know. Give us comments so we know. So let us know. And look us up on Facebook. And what else?
I haven't made Twitter yet.